And what you guys need to be doing in order to get ready for a polygamous household. One, we got to make sure that the household is secure, financially sound, especially because we don't want any situation where you're not able to maintain anything in the household, not able to get the resources that you need because you weren't financially sound before you added on another woman into the household. So let's make sure that we got our money game right. You got a job, okay. Really, you should have your own business, but in today's society, I understand that jobs is the main source of income. So you have your job, you're trying to get another woman, you need to be trying to find another hustle to balance out when another woman comes in, because we don't want to rely on the women for income. We don't ever want to do that. Now, when it's something you have to do, then you do it. But you never want to put that kind of pressure on a woman, because working and stress and we're trying to get back to the African household. We want to relieve, the name of the game is to relieve each other of all the stress. And the way men do that for women is you provide and you protect and you love, right? And the way women do that is we cater, we maintain order in the household, and we love, right? So we want to be playing our roles in this thing. Now, if it's okay for a woman to be able to supplement and help bring in. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, especially in today's age. We just don't want her working full time. Really don't want her working part time. And if she is getting money, we want it to be something that she's maybe at home able to bring income from the home, you know, in her arena. All right, and so we want to be financially sound and secure. Now, if you're financially sound and secure, you got that, because that's going to be one of the bases. Because what woman is going to come into a relationship that values herself? And you need to be. Women need to be gaining self-confidence right now. If your woman does not have the self-confidence, then you need to be working that out. You both need to be figuring out what needs to be done for your woman to get self-confidence, because if you bring another woman into a household where your woman is not self-confident, that is breeding grounds for drama and disharmony. And we're trying to get we're trying to bring the balance right. We're trying to harmonize, right? So we don't want to do that. Be financially sound. Your woman needs to be secure in herself. So we're working out any insecurities that you have. If your relationship ain't on point, it needs to get on point. You need to be very well connected. It doesn't need to be any sneaky things going on. It needs to be full-blown trust. Everything is out in the open. Good communication going on. If your communication isn't on point, this is definitely not something that you need to be entering into. Trying to look into getting another woman while your communication is messed up with your woman at home. No, we don't do that. We want to make sure that relationship with self is on point. Relationship with the original two is on point before we go out and get another. All right. Otherwise, if your foundation isn't stable and you're adding other things on, it's Jenga. You know what I'm saying? It's just waiting to topple over. Sexually, if you're not able to please your woman sexually and completely satisfy her, and in this day and age, you've got to understand that a lot of women are faking it. So you need to make sure that you know what you're doing. You need to be studying, because we haven't been taught. And see, a lot of sexual behaviors were taught to us, healthy sexual behaviors were taught to us when we were doing rites of passage. And a lot of us have gone away from that. We were stolen. We understand the history has been they've been trying to wipe the history out of us, but we still maintain, we still remember. And so we need to be acting in accordance with who we are. Getting knowledge of self is definitely always key to life right now in general, especially for the black gods of this planet. Okay, so yeah, so you need to learn what exactly it is to bring her to orgasm. What are the two orgasms a woman can have? What's the difference between clitoral and the other one? You know what I'm saying? You need to know how to sexually satisfy one woman. Otherwise, you bring another woman in and you're not even satisfying this one, you're gonna get your breeding grounds for frustration, which breeds all type of drama. Okay, so we need to be working on these things before. Yeah, you can be pro polygamy all day, but just make sure that you are taking the steps that it'll take to have a strong, healthy polygamous relationship, because we don't want any more relationships that are disharmonic. We're trying to bring Ma'at to this planet, back to this planet. We're trying to reharmonize the things that are going on and the family dynamics of the Black community. So we're going to do this in a healthy, responsible way. We're not doing this for anything besides nation building and, like I said, bring my art back into order. You know, it's a lot of disharmony going on with our families, and we're trying to build up, you know, build from the ground up, because we at ground zero right now. If you haven't been able to tell, we are on battlegrounds right now. And so polygamy is really polygyny, polygamy, polyandry, which polyandry, by the way, because I'm getting a lot of questions on that, this is not something that I recommend for everybody. The polyandry is something that you do in rare circumstances, but I had to touch on polyandry for everyone to understand that it's more than just a woman, many women with one man. One woman can have multiple husbands, and but like I said, this is rare circumstances. We're not going to be out here, women talking about, oh, you want several women? Well, I want several husbands. We're not going to do that. And there's a very particular way we would go about it if we were to get another husband. But yeah, just wanted to touch on the basics. Women, look, if your man is not ready, wholeheartedly, you know this is not just because of your insecurities. You need to sit down and explain to him what he needs to work on. Don't get in a fret, oh my God, we're not ready, and he's trying to get all these women. You know, calm down, calm down. You know, we understand that, you know, some of the reason is because they're getting excited because they're going to have multiple women. We know that. But still, just ground your husband, ground him down. Okay, you want to do that? We can do that, baby. But this is what we need to work on first, because we want to make sure that this foundation is good, baby. And I just don't want to bring another sister into this, and we're not very stable and ready to handle another sister, baby. I just want us to be right. You know what I'm saying? Just sit down and talk to him. But that's all for today. I just wanted to make this quick video.